Hey guys, this is Viper with another video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite hot toy collectibles that I've gotten recently, and that is Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Sorry, I have a bad Italian accent. But from Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Now, I wasn't originally going to get this figure, just like most of my stories about figures start. I wasn't originally going to get him. But I actually came across a sale online, and I only got him for 120 bucks. Probably the best deal I've ever made. I was quite blown away by this figure when I first got him. I know a lot of people have mixed reviews, or I should say not mixed reviews, but mixed feelings about him. I really think it's one of the better figures I've gotten recently. The detail on the clothing and everything is just phenomenal, and you know, the detail on the weapons and the accessories, everything really looks pretty good on this guy. And I think he's a very good representation of Ezio from the game. As you know, as most people have complained in the past about him, is the hood does look a little off. It looks like it's a little too bunchy, it's a little too fat and big. But I can easily live with it. It's not something that's a real big collectible breaker for me. But I guess we'll start off with his accessories. He comes with one gloved hand to either hold his sword or the dagger. He comes with this kind of relaxed hand. And he comes with an open gloved hand for if you want to put the hidden blade in. He comes with a relaxed regular hand, and he comes with a regular hand for either the sword or the dagger again. He comes with two hidden blades. This is one for the right hand. I have the other one in right there, and it pretty much just connects to a little peg right up in here underneath the vibrance, I believe they call them in the game. He comes with this sword, which I think from the looks of it might be the sword of Altair, but I'm not sure. Either that or they just kind of picked a design and went with it. He comes with this dagger, which I forgot what the name of this one is in the game, but I actually just bought that one, I believe, when I was playing it. And then last but not least, which is actually, this is an accessory I haven't used yet, is he comes with a ponytail if you display him with the hood off. The big draw with this guy, though, without a doubt. Oh, and also he comes with 6 throwing knives that are placed on his belt back here. Now, really, the big draw to this guy is the clothing is done very well, very accurate to the game. This section here is a little darker than, at least than it appears in the game, but it looks pretty good. It's a good contrast with the red and the white. Sorry about that. I had some weird technical difficulty with the camera. But continuing. This is Ezio's sculpt with the hood off, obviously. And I personally think it's done very well. I really like the way it looks. I actually put the ponytail in the back here, just for the hell of it, since for the purposes of the review. Although I gotta say, it sits so low that it kind of doesn't look right, having it just kind of smushing the hood back here. But, this cape down here, his cape here has like a little bit of, I guess, really thin wiring in it, so it makes it kind of posable. The only real issue that creates is if you wanted to have, you know, create the iconic pose of him, you know, walking around like this. Oh, that's, I mean, it's kind of hard to get it to look proper, because if you bunch it up here, it kind of puffs out a little bit. But if you let it puff out a little like that, I guess you could kind of get him looking like that. And honestly, that looks pretty cool. So, works for me. But let's take a closer look at some of the details on the clothing. And this feels like this actually feels like it's a leather, or a pretty close substitute. And they have, you know, like embroidering in on it. And the same goes for, you know, this down here. It's the same symbol. I don't know what that is, but it's in the leather just like it is down here. And the detail just goes all around. They have the white down here, the stitching. They really pulled out all the stops with it. And that's what we like to see with Hot Toys. One thing also to note is with that is the detail on the blade here on the side. Let me try to. There we go. They really did a good job. A lot of very fine details on the Assassin logo, and the same can be said for the belt. Very fine detail. And I think that's pretty much the name of the game with this figure. Is in terms of accessories and different knickknacks and stuff, he doesn't come with that much overall, but the detail on this figure is better than a lot of them. At least in my opinion, when it comes to the clothes and everything else. You know, it really gives you a little bit more to catch your eye than just, you know, a big gun or something like that. But that's pretty much about it for Ezio. Most people think that this figure is going to be a one-off that Hot Toys does. I personally hope that's not the case. I would definitely love to see a Brotherhood Ezio, or maybe an Altair, or I mean, the odds of this are almost non-existent. But I really loved the Altair armor that you get at the end of Assassin's Creed. I would love to see that, but that'll never happen. But that's pretty much about it. Hope you enjoyed the review. See you next time.